welcome to another episode of HCC MovieMakers Academy Movie Reviews. I'm Neelou Goodarzi.
And I'm Darrell Thorman, and we just saw Unfinished Business.
I've never been on a business trip before. What do you guys do on them anyway?
Well, the first thing I do is talk to corporate, approve memos, hit on Deborah, get rejected, scratch my car.
Do it, throw it. What happened? Just throw it. The waiting's the worst part.
Unfinished Business is a film about three businessmen who go to form their own company and try to get a business deal that will make or break their company. However, things do not go the way that they think they will. It stars Vince Vaughn, Tom Wilkins, and Dave Franco.
So describe this in one word.
Terrible.
Bad. It was bad.
It was very bad. I see where they were trying to do with it, though. They were trying to do a comedy along the lines of The Interview or from Frat House, which is adult humor. There are a lot of sexual humor in this.
Right.
And I see what they were trying to do with it. And they put a good effort into it. However, somewhere along the line, they looked at the script and said, we need to pluck at the heartstrings. We need emotion in this. And someone said, okay, I'll give you emotion. And they put something that you would find in a family film, like Christmas Story kind of emotions. Like the parents are struggling with their kids. They have to have bonding moments, but you can't have that right after you've had some adult humor and then the dad comes in and he's just trying to cheer up his kid by swearing.
Right, there's like body parts everywhere, and then suddenly he's like, oh, my child, like, pick one.
They go and party, get drunk, and if that wasn't obvious from the trailer, they do that, 3 or 4 times, and then he goes right off and just tries to cheer up his son, which is, he didn't even have time to sober up, and yet he's off and apparently already sober, and he was just tripping over himself 2 minutes ago. Right. I don't really understand that.
Can we talk about the characters and the acting here? How did you feel about
the characters? Were poorly written, but their acting was fine.
The acting was fine, but there's only so much you can do with
you would think that because of the arguments they had between the characters that they would have something that just brought them together to support each other, but I never saw anything like that.
Well, see, I thought that characters were very one-dimensional. Like, there was really nothing other than Vince Vaughn's character, which I kind of, we saw a couple different sides from him, but, overall, I feel like, first of all, Dave Franco's character, hot mess. I mean, I don't even know what was going on. I think he was supposed to have some sort of,
he had some sort of
mental thing or social
issues.
anxiety, something going on, which was, it was supposed to be funny, but it wasn't. To me, it wasn't funny. I didn't think it was funny.
I see what they were trying to do with it, though. It's good to see what they were trying to do, but the key word in there is try. They did not succeed in what they were doing, which is, I feel it was a waste of my time to go there and watch the movie.
Yeah, I'm offended.
I expected it to be a comedy, and I did chuckle a few times, but when I'm in comedy mode, you can't just switch immediately to family movie mode and just expect me to feel emotions like that.
And
I
then
saw
switch
the scene,
again to boobs everywhere.
Yes, you cannot do that because you can't switch like that. It doesn't work. You would have to have a smooth transition, which the story was flowing pretty smoothly there, besides the switching between the different kinds of drama and humor.
Yeah, I guess I could agree, but I
the
think
actual story flowed pretty nicely until the ending, within the last 20 minutes. Where it was very
disagree.
rushed.
I feel like they threw in all of the all the sexual jokes and all the nudity and stuff to cover up the fact that it was it wasn't working. It was just kind of boring. It wasn't funny to me, and it really. I don't know. It just I don't know. Just don't see it. It's like
they were trying to copy Frat House with businessmen. And that's why they threw in. That's why I think they threw in the nudity, and it just did not work out the way they thought it was. No. I mean. I don't know what else to say about it.
Yeah, there's really nothing to say. There's nothing to say.
Without spoiling it.
That scene that everybody's probably seen. If you've seen the trailer for this, you've seen where they throw the dart at Dave Franco, and he's like, what happened? It's like stabbing him. He doesn't know it's there.
That is all that clip
Nobody in the theater laughed. Let me tell you this. So if that was supposed to be the funniest part, don't go see it.
It is most definitely not. I chuckled maybe 3 times, and I used the word chuckle lightly. I don't really get what they were trying to accomplish with them partying 5 or 6 different times because it was just a montage of stupidity, drugs, and alcohol.
You know, good thing
yeah.
it was a good thing we had popcorn. See, we don't usually buy popcorn. I'm so glad we did because that was the only thing I was paying attention to.
The popcorn was good.
Can we review the popcorn, anyone?
As for the movie, it's bad. I would not consider going to see it.
Yeah, and there are some movies like in a previous review that you and Trey did that are so bad that you should go see it because it was so bad.
Yeah,
this
is
is not one of them.
It
Just
is a
don't do
literal
it.
waste of time. Now, if you want to look at it from a technical aspect, they did good lighting. The lighting was very balanced. The sound quality was very nice. And overall, just the technical aspects were done very nicely. However, the story was poorly written. The characters didn't fit together very well. And it felt very rushed in the last hour or so. But
Yeah.
at least there is one good thing about the story. We understood what they were trying to do at least.
Yeah, we understood their intention, but the intention doesn't matter if like all I'm focused is on the popcorn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I was sitting there wondering how long this movie is going to be because I was wanting to finish my popcorn and go home. I was not focused on the movie like I should have been.
No.
I was disappointed. I wanted a comedy. I wanted to laugh to the point where my seat exploded.
Right? And I think it says a lot when you go in with no expectations and you're still disappointed. I hadn't seen trailers prior to actually seeing the movie. So when I saw the movie and I had no expectations and I was still disappointed, I think that says a lot. I just think that the storyline was a little bit too like surface level. It got emotional randomly, which threw us
Yeah.
off. Like, we need warning.
It
We're not ready
fluctuated
for
way
this
too
kind
much.
of fluctuation. So,
It could have been done much better. I don't know what the director decided to do with this film. Based on Ken Scott's previous movies, I'm not surprised, to be perfectly honest. But at the same time, I expected it to be much better. There was a lot more hype about this movie than his previous ones. So I am very disappointed on this.
me too. I think that even if they had taken the who's it, Dave Franco's character and Tom Wilkinson's character and made them a little bit less like
They needed to put some
eccentric.
more character into them.
yeah, because him just
I don't know
acting
what
like
else
he
to say.
can't speak doesn't make it funny.
It was just him with the mental disorder, and I don't.
How much
that's-
complaining can we do in 10 minutes? That's what this review has turned into.
The characters were poorly written. The story was poorly written. Overall, it was a very bad movie.
Okay, so 1 to 10.
I'm gonna be nice.
Don't
And
be
give
nice.
it. I'm gonna be nice and give him a
Nobody
3.
likes okay, 2.
2 out of 10. 3 out of 10.
Just
You don't watch
had
this
to.
movie as much as you
Don't
may
do it.
want to. Don't, because you will regret it. If you don't believe me, on IMDb and on various review sites, there are plenty of people that will agree with us. So
yeah, this movie was kind of like, you know when you order like sweet and sour chicken and it's supposed to be like sweet and sour,
but then you just
like
get cold chicken.
Yeah, you end up like it's spicy, sweet, sour, like salty. I don't know. It's just too
It's
many
bad.
things at once, but not enough of anything, so it just didn't work.
Okay. Thank you for watching HCC MovieMakers Academy movie reviews. We love films. If you love films, check out our website and sign up for one of our classes at hccs.edu. If you like our reviews, subscribe to our YouTube channel at HCC MovieMakers Academy Movie Reviews. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Cool. That wasn't